Hi Hollywood Recap here. Today I am going to explain you medical drama called Dr. Prisoner. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care.
His mother last time is in prison. His mother is about to die, just because he offended a tycoon, made his mother lose the chance to have surgery. His younger sister next to him doesn't dare say anything, because their mother warned her in advance. Don't make him worry, his mother passed away. After being released from prison, he is determined to avenge his mother, so he became a doctor in prison, planned the revenge with Dean Min-sik, the oligarch who caused everything. Unexpectedly, after a few moves, he still falls into the trap of the warden. He is pressed against the wall by the prisoner, about to cut off one hand, when the dean is about to record. The monitoring room suddenly loses power. In this moment, Jae-hwan convinces that prisoner agree to his pledge plan to be released. When the monitoring room has power again, that prisoner is taken away by ambulance, and Min-sik failed. In the hospital, it's all in the male-led's prediction. Although the prisoner was seriously injured, he does not lose his life, soon to meet his seriously ill daughter. He feels comforted. His daughter doesn't have much time left. Meeting his daughter is his only wish. The warden is persistently clinging, comes to ruin his plans again. The warden uses the excuse that the prisoner was injured, forcing him to return to the prison hospital. Seeing his wicked face, he is extremely angry. See you tomorrow. But to have the list in his hands, Jae-hwan comes to talk to Min-sik, hope that he and his daughter can be reunited once. At this point, Min-sik adds insult to injury, give his condition. Recently, a rich son put in jail for raping many female students. He was sentenced to 3 years in prison, and he is the son of the tycoon. The warden bailed him out several times under the pretext of illness, but still can't pass the hospital's checkpoint, so he takes this opportunity, push this difficult for Jae-hwan. After learning about his situation, Jae-hwan is very angry, with such a scum, have to help him. So he kicks hard on the table, then pushes him to the floor. He wants to protest, but Jae-hwan says hitting him is to fake an injury. Then the male lead hits really hard. He half believes and half doubts. After a few punches he realized he was being cheated, so he grabs Jae-hwan. Wants to kill Jae-hwan right at this moment. His spirit is not good, currently injecting sedatives. After injecting sedatives, he regains his composure, although Jae-hwan hit quite hard. But in order to achieve a bigger goal, he still has to be saved out, so he tells him to pretend to be sick, using the excuse of being psychologically obstructed, for a chance to guarantee. But it's not enough just to disguise the appearance.
複雑な構造のデータを扱うデータベース
So following his request, he has to torment his body, only eating foods that are high in iron content, taking drugs to destroy the immune system. Finally, after a while, he turns into such a form, but that's still not enough. Only after obtaining a hospital certificate, just pass the test. Min-sik certainly won't help him, so he thinks of another way. The force behind his family, everything can definitely be solved. He's the son of a rich family, but doesn't act like a prince. To be guaranteed, he has been tormented. Increase the content of elemental iron in the body. Every day, he eats cashews, shrimp and fish, to lose the nutritional balance in the body. Even walking is forced on the high side and the low side. 2 weeks later, he was tormented to the point of wanting to die. Before the test date, he turned into this form. Through the overall check, trace elements exceed the allowable level. Yellow eyes. Even all 4 limbs are stiff. All targets have met the guarantee requirements. Now just need a brain scan is possible through test. And this is the point where Min-sik keeps failing. Min-sik is laughing at someone else's pain, already discussed clearly with Jae-hwan. It's really just a fake. His aim is to make this fail, to get evidence of Jae-hwan's crime. Right at this moment, a sentence from the assistant makes him dumbfounded. This statement is something he always takes lightly. In fact, he's allergic to every element. Just injecting a special element in a large amount can pass the brain scan test. From there, pass the test. Indeed, when scanning the brain, he starts convulsing like crazy. Due to allergies, they have to stop testing. And then when he is resuscitated, Jae-hwan stands beside him with a weird smile. Currently, it passed the test. His crime also is mitigating due to psychological obstacles and Min-sik. How can he let him win so easily? He tells his assistant to report Jae-hwan's fake illness. Moreover, he is fabricated. Throw all the blame on the female doctor. He said the two of them colluded. As a doctor examining, she is difficult to escape. It's a psychiatrist. The female student who was abused by him. There is one person who is her patient. She asks the male lead, why does he help him if he goes out? So how many female students will be tortured? But he said, wants to fulfill a bigger purpose. Now, those who doesn't step on others to move forward. When she says these words, she thinks of her younger brother accidentally missing in prison. Have you ever thought of the deaf and mute couple at that time? Do you think of your deceased mother? It's not a matter of a rich kid. It's the tycoons with no humanity behind. Listen to these words of Ji-hwan. She thought a lot. When she was about to compromise, patient knocks on her office door. The patient asks her, "Do you know how much I suffer? Be my psychiatrist. How can you help him get out of prison?" Then she takes out a knife to commit suicide. The patient is constantly questioning. She got the answer. She knows, as a doctor, she should be thoughtful, not for some people, but give up a weak group. So at night she receives a phone call from the warden. Decide the next day, will check his condition again. But she doesn't know everything. They are all seen by Min-sik. His prison release plan almost finishes, but Ji-hwan suddenly receives news, say that she wants to check from the beginning. He rushes to the hospital, but just reaches the door of the examination room. He is stopped by the warden. He says, "Your story has been thoroughly investigated. Someone reports that you faked the illness. Help him bail. Right now, it's time to investigate you." The female doctor has already checked for him. Seeing his expression, clearly the plan failed. This time he curses at the female doctor for every plan of Ji-hwan. In the end it all fell into her hands. There is hatred in his heart for her. He angrily gets up from the wheelchair, but the body is too weak, so he falls. She wants to help him up, but impossible. No. The artery is severed, the blood is constantly flowing. The male lead tries to cover the wound, but her breathing is getting weaker. In the emergency room, he feels so guilty, starts doubting himself. Is his way of doing it right or wrong? At this moment a girl comes to him. The girl says she was her patient. There was a doctor who told her about his story. She just found a female doctor, but she originally thought that it would cause such a thing. Ji-hwan asks her who told her. The girl points at Min-sik's assistant. The assistant wants to run away. The male lead rushes to the elevator, but the elevator door is closed. He is one step slow. After that, feelings of guilt and hatred, urging the male lead. Finds Min-sik to revenge. He goes back to the jail, pushing Min-sik's office door. Min-sik pretends like nothing happened. "What are you talking, Ji-hwan? For wanting beat me. Making someone else's hand gets blood. And I. For winning you. Got my hands covered in blood, so I absolutely don't lose." What are you saying? Right now a person is covered in blood. Wants to win me. Now I'll show you how I beat you.
Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on notification, and leave a like to help channel out. Thank you for watching.